Hello, Enchantress Oracle with you. And I really thought we did have enough light, but here we go. These are the cards, Art Through the Eyes of the Soul Oracle by Cheryl. Oh, don't ask me how to pronounce that. Yambarot Rose. Let's see how we go, doll. Put you over there. How are you this evening, or this afternoon, or this morning, or whichever time it is that you'll happen to see this? Just know that there is a lot of shifts that are happening, and keep your focus, stay as healthy as you can. Really is a good time to really be looking after your health rather than going in that depressive state and eating all the junk food that's possible and sitting there on the couch being a sloth. If it's possible, get up, move around, eat something healthy, get some fresh air, do your exercise. You still got to do your exercise, all right? And it feels like it's a good time to settle the mind as well. I know there's so much information out there, so much worry, so much, angst about what's going to happen next. And it really is a case of settle your mind, settle your emotions. Getting stressed about it isn't going to help you in any way, shape, or form. Worrying about the future isn't going to help you at the moment either. If you can say your prayers, or if you need prayers, just put a note down here at the end of, or on a comment, and I'll send out prayers, okay, for those who need it, whether that's friends, family, animals, homes, towns, countries, etc. The water, de-stress. That's really, if you can have a bath or something like that, some water, anything you can do to do with Mother Nature in some way as well, whether that's, if you're in a flat and you just have to put your hands in a pot plant or something, do that. You got to do something that is really going to get you to ground yourself at the moment, okay? Now, the card that's first come out is the Master in Tibet. Ooh, become the master you seek. So you might be saying that, you would really like to look up to a person to be a coach, or maybe even a spiritual healer, or whatever it is. Whatever the master is, whether it's a master builder, whether it's a master, craftsmanship in some way, computer whiz, whatever it is, you've got to become that master. It's you who holds that power. When you can't find something, you have to become it. It's that simple. I hope that takes away the shine. Hope there's not too much shine. Don't want the shine. Now, the other cards, I'm not going to read all of these because they just all just come out like billions of them. Okay. Iona. Enter sacred space. Commune with your fairy allies. Oh, well, there you go. What were we just saying about the grounding and being with nature, etc. And it really is the time for make your space, because we don't know how long this sparkling isolation is going to go on for. So make your space as comfortable as you possibly can. That's what it's about, getting rid of that you don't need, that you don't want, that you just don't need anymore. This is a really big growth time. Okay, the new earth is here. All this awakening that everyone's been, talking about for 15 years, it's finally here. It's happened. And now it's just a matter of, going through, sorting everything out. Basically, you've got to dig into those deep depth darkness to get to the light. And so here it's like really just call upon your allies. And here it is saying the fairies. Okay, so if you can commune with the fairies or whoever it is, with angels, whatever, call them in at the moment. Okay, everyone's feeling stressed. It's quite normal, quite natural, and it's up to you to not get overstressed and don't, get bogged down by it. And oh, look at this. Accept the opportunity that is offered. Oh, someone's coming to take you out somewhere. Don't know where. You can't go to a restaurant. But there's someone who is interested in looking after you, taking care of you. They want to see you. And it does seem like a date. It might be an in-home date. It has potential. Don't just discard it. Has potential to go further. They might actually want the same thing you want. You've got to just have your barriers down and not be so guarded when it comes to talking with them heart to heart. Because it feels to me like this is their castle over there, and they want you to be part of it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be showing that to you. They wouldn't be offering that to you. It would be completely hidden. So there they are, standing in the doorway into your new world, into your new life. They want you just as much as you've been wishing and hoping for them. Look, she's been here praying, manifesting, and they've arrived. So, if it's not today, it's very, very soon, because look at this. It's all happening. It's all here. Okay, so don't stress, okay? If it's about love and romance, it's okay. It's all going to happen for you. It's a really negative time at the moment, but stay as positive as you possibly can. Things are changing for you. Everything's changing. Whole world's changing. It's just a fantastic time. It's like, enjoy it. Stay focused on what exactly it is that you want, because that's what you're going to get. And if you're feeling like you're feeling really negative and you have to cry it out, do that. Just don't beat yourself up for it, all right? Just accept your feelings at the time. And there's also, like, Access Consciousness has the, who does this belong to? If it doesn't feel like yours, if it's not yours, if you're in a happy mood and all of a sudden, boo-hoo, you're crying, it might actually belong to someone else, and you're psychic, darling. You're picking up on someone. And if that's, that could be the collective. That could be everyone in the world that you're picking up on, because at the moment, the whole world's just gone, what do we do? And, it might not belong to you, so you can return it to sender with consciousness attached. So it's like, yeah, check that out by Dr. Dane here on Access Consciousness. There's heaps of YouTube that he has, and I use it personally myself, and I find that it really works. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Okay, what's this? Shamanka blessing. I hope that's how you say it. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. Oh, so there is the changing of the guard as well. So you might have had that's what the big changes are too. You might have had certain guides that you've always been used to, like whether it's a grandmother or grandfather or, some sort of ancestral person or people. And it's changing because we've had so many past lives. Like we've all had over 800 or something past lives. You don't just get one. And throughout that, basically you have that opportunity to live in every country. And now it's a case of the guards are changing of the guides. And that means it's a lot of upheaval and you feel a bit lost, but they're there instantly. It's not like you get abandoned. It might feel it because it's a change of energy and it just doesn't feel quite right and you're just not used to it. And it's like you will grow into it. Ask who they are. Ask to be shown who they are. Then you will start to see images, different things that resonate with you. Like suddenly you might see, getting Chinese. But there's a lot of Chinese stuff. But it feels like, even Japanese. And it feels like the samurai. They have the samurai, don't they? There's that going on as well. So you just feel to me like you're changing the guards. It feels like World War II veterans, something to do with them as well. I don't know who exactly I'm picking up on here, but someone has got the World War II veterans. It feels like a pilot. Oh, it could be a female pilot, actually. But, yeah, so you're getting the changing of the guards. So it's someone else who's coming in to protect you. So you might be used to the wolves here, okay? It's someone else who's coming in. So welcome them in. Thank the ones that have been and welcome the ones who are coming in. So it's like pretty cool. Oh, don't know where to put all those. Now, we did get two more. What do we got? Have hope for the future. New energies are coming in. Oh, there we go. We just said that, didn't we? Regeneration, death, and rebirth. Yeah, well, that's the great goddess because that's the feminine energy that's coming in at the moment, the divine feminine. She is coming in, and so the divine masculine has to move over. And part of him likes it, and another part doesn't. There's those who still want the patriarchal way of life, but it's not going to be that way. The women are going to start having a say and be back to being equal. If you're feeling really down and you're feeling suppressed because of being a woman, it is a time to ask the Great Mother, the goddess, whichever goddess you use, to guide you, to give you that guidance, to give you that help, to let Let yourself be nurtured by her. She's coming in. She's right there. Allow her in. What else do we have? If you have any questions, just pop them in that thingo down the bottom. I can't see exactly who's watching and who's not. Visualize healing. Oh, wow, that's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, so if you're really ill, or you have been, or you're feeling ill, that's physically and emotionally and mentally, all that sort of stuff. Don't separate them. They are all together as one. You are a whole being. Perhaps spiritually things have been pretty whacked out for you. A lot of things are crashing down and they're rebuilding. It's also a time, if you're used to your body going out and getting a massage or getting some sort of healthcare, all of a sudden that's collapsed and you have to actually look after yourself. It's about turning back to the natural therapies. So it's about learning your herbalism. It's about learning how to use your sage and your spiritual contacts and the guides that you receive, and the messages that you're going to get. It's about returning to those old times and finding out what it is that they used to use to heal. That's really going to help you. It will help the next generation and the generation after. There's knowledge there that has to be relearnt because we've lost some of it. And it's a case of you are the one who has the power, you have the awareness, and you have the ability, you have the mind for it, and you have the caring heart to go with it. You can do this, and you can heal those in your family and friends as well. And it feels like if you are a professional already, that do expect to expand. And do ask for support at this time. Maybe you're the type of person who's not used to asking for support. Now is the time to ask for support because you're going to get it and you're going to need it. Okay, what else is there? Reveal the truth that has long been hidden. Oh, maybe you do know a secret. Perhaps it's a family secret. Maybe it's something else. It does need to be revealed. Whoever does need to know this, perhaps someone is being abused because of this hidden secret. But whatever it is, it needs to come out into the open. It's just going to clear things up. Might be a bit of a shitstorm to begin with, but it's got to be done. Okay, you can't hide it anymore. It's the wrong thing to hide it. It does need to come out into the open. This is also globally, where there's a lot of sex slave type things, pedophilia, etc., a lot of abuse, that sex trafficking and all that sort of stuff, human trafficking, it's all underground. And it feels to me like the light's going to be shone upon it. And it's going to get messy before it gets clearer. Tell the truth. Doesn't matter what it is and who you're going to think you're going to hurt. At the moment, you've got to tell the truth. It's about the truth. Because sometimes the truth is actually easier than what it is to be told some lie and fed some lie and then later on find out what the truth is. Oh, look, embrace the enlightenment. It's all going to be okay. Look, the golden age, the golden solar angel, embrace enlightenment. Really hold on to your spiritual side at the moment. It does seem like things have been very dark, but the spiritual side is something that is going to really help you at this time. And if you look above here, she's talking about stuff in the clouds that you can't see. And that is a lot of like the, what do you call them? Arcturians? They're there. And they're going to be of assistance at the moment as well. There's other alien nations and races there, but I don't know all of them. But they're there. They're in the guidance and the help. There's also like, all your different pantheon for all your different gods and goddesses and all that sort of stuff, your angels, etc. Do ask for their help and assistance. Do connect with them. Do connect with Mother Earth. It's a very highly spiritual time at the moment. Do connect with what feels right for you. If it doesn't feel right for you, don't do it. If you've always been, given this book and this particular book that you have to follow and you find that it's too much for you and it's too hard and you don't like it and it doesn't resonate with you, throw it away. Go with what's right for you. You have so much at your fingertips at the moment with the internet, being able to access absolutely anything and everything you want. Find the spirituality that resonates with you. Whoever it is, whatever it is, you will develop and change and evolve later on. At the moment, you've got to find what suits you, what you believe. And it has to do with the woman as well. So it's very feminine energy at the moment. Now, there's some out there who are having a baby. Look at this. Is that twins? Sisters here. And there could be a boy. Looks like twin girls and a boy. So anyway, this one is also adapt to a situation, a new situation. Yeah, because we all know things are changing. Everything's changing. The whole world is changing. It's not just us individually as one. It's all of us, the whole world. Everything's changing. We've got to adapt. Whatever that means at the moment, go with the flow. It's not the time to be bucking the system at the moment or going against it. It is a time just to follow the rules, just obey what's right, do what's necessary to get us through this particular time. Once things start to settle down, then it's a time to say, right, well, I prefer to do this and I prefer to do that, and I can do it this way and I can do it that way. At the moment, it's just, changing. Yeah, to say the least. All right, last one. Explore other realms. Perhaps you want to do quantum leaping, or going into other dimensions. What is it called? Astral traveling. Always remember, if you're going to do that type of work, always keep one hand on your solar plexus, so on your stomach, so that if there is a loud noise around you, that your body you don't jump out of your body and you're not able to get back in. Okay, that's one thing that is really important, because where you go, you can be out there for quite some time, or it feels like forever. It helps you to bring yourself back into your body. Okay. He is also out here looking at, you got the hawks. They look like hawks to me, and the eagles. So plenty of spirituality to choose from. And the apples, of course, it's like he's got 3 of them. He's already got one in his hand, so he's already been at one place, so now there's other places to go. Don't stop searching and having fun. Enjoy. Now, the water's pink, so that tells me that he is getting in touch with his feminine side. So, what am I seeing there? Arcturians. They keep coming through, but I see them as blue. Why are they coming through? Magenta, Magdalena. Explore those different types of things. There seems to be a lot of different goddesses who are arising. There feels like Lilith, to explore her and what she has to offer and her teachings. I'm sure you'll find your way. There's plenty out there, and enjoy it. That's the main thing. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. You've got to go with what resonates and what suits you. Okay, love you all. Ancestral. Thank you, darlings. Thanks for listening. Ciao.